West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me. I be one west till the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart brain back and start making live again. Get a dividend so we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Now I leave down with you. So what the fuck you trying to do? Rhyming comical. This is funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to the pussy niggas is popping shit. Team of all-stars. I coach them up like a Popovich. Of the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina so we go check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way your rhyming is and regurgitate for the audience. It's all applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a baller. Nigga flow big stupid shit. Got a retarded sense. All the dominance of one west rising the prominent. Cause I be one west to the depth to the bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. And when a nigga the quiet, mute my maneuvers. But I ride like I got group miles for Uber. Rhyme hard like the debut, I'm a loser. 9 million Lucas, 17 in a Ruger. Only need a few consider for your medulla. I'm a dollar, with a regatta, niggas wildin', they want every dollar. They riding by like a dollar, let the city holler. A showstopper, then the stopper since the TV hopper. But now I'm going off the phone and see me on my blocker. I put the stitches on the block, modify the chopper. The war heavy, war ready, and that's murder mama. Don't ever wanna say I got the knowledge talent on it. When I'm a phone and ain't gon' rap it like I do it. A lot of cities and rights, but when they eat so, none of them can get to the fly or rap with me. And I had a nigga feeling excited, but had to keep. And I'm still fucking with liquor. Every bar burn hard like a fool with a lighter. Ignite, I'm really coming through the title because you.
Hey, what's up, Joe? All right, let's go ahead. Okay, you fix that? No. Okay, all right, I'm in the LASHAWAN for that class. I'll hit you back in a little bit, and maybe I'll come pick you up. Okay.
One west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the depth till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shabrakathum to the brothers. Yahweh Shamar, Ilathah Bahashem, Yahweh Shah to the sisters. This is a California ISUPK LASHAWAN QADASH class. The LASHAWAN QADASH stands for Holy Tongue. This is a biblical class given to us. The biblical language given to us by the Lord. It was passed down to our forefathers, and since 1969, the ISUPK has been teaching the truth of the Bible. This is the home of the truth. We have classes all throughout the week teaching the truth about the Bible and our culture, us as the 12 tribes of Israel. We have classes from Monday to Saturday. We have a history classes at 1 p.m. till about 3 o'clock. On Tuesday, we have a brotherhood class that starts at 7 p.m. and it ends at 9 p.m. Wednesday, we have a law class that starts at 7 p.m. and ends at 9 p.m. Thursday, we have a scripture breakdown class that starts at 7 p.m. and ends at 9 p.m. And in California, we have a radio show. That starts at 10 o'clock and it ends at midnight. Friday, we have the LASHAWAN QADASH, which is the Holy Tongue. Saturday, from 9:30 to about 9:30 a.m. till about 11:30 a.m. we have the Sabbath service. So we do this all week. Unlike the Christian church, these doors stay open. These plagues that the Lord are giving the earth right now is not stopping the ISUPK from waking up the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
If you are in the California area, Southern California, the address here is 246 East Highland Avenue. But it's best that you get with an officer first and give us a heads up so we can schedule you to come in and come join us and learn these classes. Get taught properly. Like I said, the ISUPK is the home of the truth.
That's right.
Today we're teaching the Holy Tongue. Unlike the Christian church where they teach you that the Holy Tongue is speaking some cockamamie language, running up and down the pulpit, screaming, only when you have church type language, which that language cannot be interpreted, and it's just blasphemy to the Lord. So it's good that you would get in these classes and learn the truth of the Bible, like I said, with the true Holy Tongue.
That's right.
So we do this, like I said, with these classes stay going. They stay going. We want to wake our people up and get them out of this colonialized language that we've learned since we've been in our oppressors' hands. Since we haven't been following the laws of the Lord, this is why we are in these conditions. That's why it's important that you get into the ISUPK, you learn, what you have to do is get on your commandments. The Lord teaches that we have to follow his commandments. And that's the true love of the Bible, the true love of the Lord. And you want to get that proper understanding. You don't want to be like the Christian church thinking that you can be forgiven and keep sinning and sinning. This is why we are in these conditions. But since 1969, the ISUPK has been waking up the people of Israel, trying to get them straight, getting brothers off the street and get sisters off of the streets as well, and getting them to be, teaching them to be good people of the Lord. Okay, but I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to start with the alphabets first, and then we'll go from there. I'll see what we're going to do right now, but I'm going to go ahead and start with the ancient alphabet. That is the language that we were taught from the Lord. And I'm going to write out the Assyrian as well, but I'm going to start with the ancient first. Please like and share the class. We do like Israel. We do want to edify all Israel, teach them their language. We've been taught our language from our oppressors, and we've been thinking that it really means something. But the truth is, the LASHAWAN QADASH, which is the holy tongue, is way more important than the language that we've been stripped of this language. Now it's time to get back into our language. I'm going to go ahead and erase that, and then I'm going to go ahead and start with the alphabet. So I'm going to come up here and write the alphabets out. I'm going to have a brother come up here. He's going to start writing, and he's going to write in the ancient, and he's going to write in the Assyrian. Like I said, please like and share the class. I don't know what that was. Felt like I swallowed some cracked pill or something. It's so disgusting. See, and if you guys do need a chart, go ahead and put it in the comment board. I can send you one via Messenger and via YouTube. But if you are watching from YouTube, go ahead and leave your email in there, and I'll send you a chart. That's no sweat. So you can go home and you can exercise your penmanship, learn how to write in your language. This is a language that, like I said, has been stripped from you. This has been taught from the Lord to our ancestors, and it's been passed down to us. I'll go ahead and share it on my end. So I'm just over here trying to share these classes. What's going on? Yeah, if you guys are following along, you know, you have a pen out, you want to go ahead and write it, exercise your penmanship, writing in the LASHAWAN QADASH. That is Tawab. Tawab means good. Especially if you're in the ISUPK, or you first starting out, and you guys are going to be attending on April 24th in Houston, Texas, the 52nd annual Passover that will be held by none other than General Yohana. It's going to be a glorious time. You're going to hear, then you're going to understand why this LASHAWAN QADASH is so important once you're amongst brothers and sisters with the great salutes. You know, you might salute your brother, hey, Shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shabarakatah. You know, you might hear some sisters say, hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Ilatah Bahashem Yahweh Shah. You know, and you'll start to understand what each other's saying. If a sister says, are you know, Shalom, are you Tawab? Yes, Tawab means good. Are you good? You know, you start learning your language. That's why it's good to get in these classes. He going straight in. My brother's right. He's writing in the Assyrian as well. So this brother's been at it for a while. So he's good. He's real good at writing in it. That's why it's important that you take this home. You start exercising it. It starts to get easier. But believe me, when you fall off of it, it's easy. But you just want to keep your pen sharp. You want to keep that sword sharp by exercising it, constantly writing it out, doing this all the time. Because it is your language. This is a language that's been stripped from your ancestors if you are 12 tribes of Israel.
I got a flow room.
You do?
Yeah.
It's on you right now?
Yeah.
Where's that?
On my leg.
Oh, come on, you can discuss about that. You can't have it all.
All
All right, here, let me take it.
right over the leg. You gotta take my whole pants off. All right, come on.
What's
Look, look.
You got another one?
Nah.
Right here on my safe. I'll get right back to the class.
Excuse me, sir. Oh, man.
Y'all sit down.
Excuse me, sir.
Right here? Yeah, just sit down right here.
Excuse me, sir. I ain't know none of that.
You two up. You got a pen? You wanna write it out?
I ain't got nothing, black brother.
Cheers, bro. There you go, Bill. You just write this out. This is the LASHAWAN QADASH.
I was looking at that on the thing.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, the water. I had the brother go ahead and he wrote this out. I'm gonna go ahead and sound it out. This is in the ancient right here. This is the ancient. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go into the sounds. This is the ancient is unlike the normal alpha. I mean, I ain't gonna call it normal. The ABCs, what have you. It's written. That's written from left to right. In the English language, written from left to right. In the ancient, which is the LASHAWAN QADASH, we write from right to left. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the sounds. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, ta. And that's how you would write it in the ancient. I'll go back through the sounds with you. And there is a similar sound, but it's not the same. And I'll go over that right now as I do the sound again. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha. That's the sound I was telling you about. It's more of a ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, ta. And that's how this is the ancient alphabet in the LASHAWAN. Now go ahead and go into the Assyrian. It's a while if you're following along. If you do need a chart, that's no sweat. I can send you a chart via Messenger if you are on Facebook. But if you are on YouTube, go ahead and put your email in, and I can send you a chart as well. It's not a problem. So you can go ahead and follow along. If you're doing the classes, you know you want to take this home, you want to exercise it. Okay, but now I'm going into the Assyrian. I'm going to the Assyrian. The sounds are generally the same. The sounds are the same in the LASHAWAN period. It's just different patterns of the LASHAWAN. Remember that this was the ancient language given to us. After that, they converted it to Assyrian. Assyrian is more with the so-called fake. I'll call him the fake Jewish because he's not. Ish means pertaining to, but it's not. So the so-called Jewish man, he writes in Assyrian. We combat that because we do write in Assyrian as well. So if they did try to come with that, we will destroy them in that as well because we write in that as well. But I'm going to go ahead and go into the sounds, and we can go from there. This ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, ta. I know you see, like some of these words, you see two characters. Well, these characters are the same sound, but they're used at different times of when you're writing a word or something. So when you see this first character of this word ka, this first character is used in the beginning, in the middle of a word. The second character is always used at the end of a word. So when you see this, when you see these double characters, don't get confused and think, oh, it's something different. But this character is always used in the beginning or the middle of a word. This character is always used at the end of a word. I'll probably go over vocabulary. So when I'm writing out the words, you can see how when these double characters are used. So you get more of an understanding about them. But I'm going to go ahead and go back into the sounds, and then we'll erase that, and then we will go into the vocabulary. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, qua, ra, sha, da. And that's how you would write. That's in the Assyrian. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. I'll give it a second, and then we'll go ahead and go into the vocabulary. You need some more paper?
I'm stuck.
No, you too hot. You too hot, man. What you gotta remember, this is your language. This is the language of your ancestors.
The other day, going nuts with this.
Yeah, that's too hot. Yeah, you know, this is your language, which has been stripped by the oppressor, and he taught you his language. So it's great that we study and we learn our language again.
Learn Swahili.
Yeah. It's the LASHAWAN QADASH. This is the biblical tongue of the Lord. Okay, I'm probably take this down, erase it, and then we're gonna go ahead and go into the vocabulary, and then we'll go from there, and I can show you how some of these characters are used, these different characters on these sounds. But I'll go into the sounds one more time for you. This is ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, qua, ra, sha, da. Like I said, if you do need a chart, let me know. That's no sweat. I can send you one via Messenger, and I can send you one via YouTube. But if you are on YouTube, just put your email in, and I'll send it to you like that. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do the vocab. Okay. And as we go on, I'll show you how some of these characters are used when you're writing in the Assyrian, and I'll show you some different things about the ancient as well, like the connectors. I'll show you how the connectors are used. But I'm going to write it out. The first word is egg. In the LASHAWAN, it will be pronounced Baya Tza. Ba Ya Tza is how you would pronounce egg in the LASHAWAN. Okay, I'm going to go into the next word. The next word would be Egypt. The word for Egypt in the LASHAWAN would be Ma Tazar Yum. Montezarium is how you say Egypt in the LASHAWAN. The next word is elder. The word for elder in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be Bakawar. Bakawar is how you would say elder in the LASHAWAN. Now I'm going to have the brother, he's going to come up here and he's going to write out these words in the LASHAWAN. He's going to write them out in the ancient as well as the Assyrian.
Elder, Bakawa,
Bakawar.
Bakawar.
Bakawar is how you would say elder in the LASHAWAN.
Okay, Bakawar. Baka. Bakawar. Bakawar.
Bakawar.
Elder.
Elder. That's how you would say elder in the LASHAWAN. Bakawar.
In Hebrew.
In Hebrew. The LASHAWAN, the holy tongue.
So I gotta learn a whole nother language, like Spanish.
No, well, we wouldn't say that because this is a language. This is your natural language. This is gonna it's gonna resonate with you more than the language that you learned from your oppressors.
Okay, I seen.
You okay? You know, just raise your hand so we can, right now because. Right now, the brother is writing. He's writing them out in the ancient and the Assyrian. He's writing them in the ancient first. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I see you. I see something that you didn't.
I messed up.
Bite by the top. Chaza. You wrote ta, za. Chaza. You see it?
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I see it. I didn't want to stop you in the middle. I said, okay, I'll let it get. There it is. And the high. Oh, yeah, that's it. You gotta erase that and put the connector on that little. No. Put that, look, by. Taza is what the connector is. There it is. Easy fix. You gotta take that. That tile put Taza. You put a tile. That tile take and then put Taza high. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. What's on Christ?
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm gonna explain. You see, like these right here, these symbols right here. I'll explain to you what these symbols mean. This right here, that sign where it kind of looks like an upside down face, it makes that sound singular. It makes the sound singular. So when you see like a ba dot, like that's just this is just sounding out in the English, but then he's writing it in the LASHAWAN. But this is how you would say it, sounded out in the English, like ba ya taza. So you see this right here. This is the ba. Remember that we write from right to left, not left to right. When you're reading it in the English, but you're writing it out in the LASHAWAN. So it's right to left. So the ba, this is a ba, so that makes that sound singular. Ya makes that sound singular. And then when you see this right here, that's connectors. That connects the sounds. So the taza and the ah. If you have a chart in front of you, it might make it a little bit easier because this is the taza and the ha. That it puts those sounds together. So when you see the taza and the ha, that's the connector. That connects the sound. I'll go on, but then if you need, you can put it in the comments if you don't understand. I'll go back through it. That's how you write it out in the ancient. That's the ancient right there. Now, and this is how you would write it in the Assyrian. The Assyrian is actually not the same as the ancient. It doesn't have the connectors. It's just written straight out. So when you see the ba ya taza, this is the ba, the ya, taza ha, taza. That makes it sound straight out. It's written out. Taza. That's how you would write it in the ancient. But the next word is Egypt. The word for Egypt in the LASHAWAN is matazar yum. This is how you would write it in the ancient. See the ma, that's singular. The ma, he did it again. Okay. We're gonna write it out again. Boop. This is the ma. That's how you write the ma. Tizar. Tizar. The ya. And the ma. That's how you write ma tizar ya. Now the ma is singular. The tizar, that's connected because the taza and the r, that's connected. Then the ya and the ma, the yam, that makes yam. That's connected. So that's how you would write that in the ancient. Now let me go ahead and write it for you in the Assyrian. The ma, since it's the first character of the ma, remember the ma is a double character, so you're gonna write the first character of the ma. That's the ma. And the tizah has a double character as well. Since it's in the beginning or the middle of the word, since it's in the middle, you're going to write the first character of the tizah. That's the tizah. And you put the ra on there. Tizar. The ya. That's the ya right here. So you can put the ya. And the ma. Since it's at the end of since this ma is a double character. Remember, ma is a double character, and the first character is used in the beginning or the middle of the middle of a word. The second character is always used at the end of a word. So instead of writing the first ma, you're gonna write the second ma because it's used at the end of a word. And that's how you would write matazarium in the Assyrians. Like it. Shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Slocky, technical difficulties. Right back at it. Make sure everything's show up. Give it a second. Okay, 2 out, 2 out. Okay, the next word is elder. The word for elder is ba-kwa-war. This is how it's written in the LASHAWAN. This is the ba, which is singular, the ka, which is singular, then the wa and the ra put together. That's how you would write ba-kwa-war in the LASHAWAN, in the ancient. And this is how you write ba-kwa-war in the Assyrian. This is the ba, this is the ka, this is the wa, and this is the ra. That's how you write it in the Assyrian. The first word is egg. The word for egg in the LASHAWAN is bayataza. This is how you write bayataza in the ancient. This is how you write bayataza in the Assyrian. The next word is Egypt. The word for Egypt in the LASHAWAN QADASH is matazarium. This is how you write matazarium in the ancient. This is how you write matazarium in the Assyrian. The next word is elder. The word for elder in the LASHAWAN would be ba-kwa-war. This is how you write ba-kwa-war in the ancient. This is how you write ba-kwa-war in the Assyrian. Watch out for that cord. Right. So, the next word is elect. The word for elect in the LASHAWAN QADASH elect in the LASHAWAN would be na ba kar. The next word in the LASHAWAN, the next word would be eloquent. The word for eloquent in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be tazat. That's how you write eloquent. That's how you would say eloquent in the LASHAWAN. Tazat. The next word is emblem. The word for emblem in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be sa mal. That's how you would write. That's how you would say emblem in the LASHAWAN. It would be samal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and write them out. in the ancient and in the Assyrian. The first word is elect. The word for elect in the LASHAWAN would be Nabakar. This is how you write the Na. That's Na. Ba. Nabakar. And I'm gonna say the nectars. That will make it singular. So you put the singular, the Na, the Ba, and the Ka and the Ra put together. That's the connector. That's how you would write that in the ancient. That's how you write Nabakar in the ancient. Now I'm going to go ahead and write in the Assyrian. The Na is a double character. So when you're writing the first, when you're writing the Na in the beginning of the word, you use the first character. If it's in the beginning or the middle of the word, you would use the first character. You only use the second character at the very end of a word. So I'm going to use the first Na. That's Na. Ba. Cha. Nabachar. That's how you would write Nabachar. The next word is eloquent. The word for eloquent in the LASHAWAN QADASH will be Tizak. This is how I'm going to start it off writing in the ancient. That's how you write the Tizak. And this is how you write the Cha. And you make that connector. That's how you write Tizak in the LASHAWAN. In the ancient. Slacky. That's the ancient. Oh, you two out. The next word is emblem. The word for emblem in the LASHAWAN is samal. Now I'm going to write it out in the ancient and in the Assyrian. That's the sa. This is the ma. That's the la. Sa, singular. The ma and the la put together. That's the connector. That's how you would write that in the ancient. Now I'm going to go ahead and write it out in the Assyrian. That's the sa. And there's the ma. Remember, ma is a double character. But the first character is always, you write the first character when you use it in the beginning or the middle of the sentence. In this case, it's used in the middle, so you're going to write the first character of the ma. That's the ma. And you're going to write out the la. I'll do that. And that's how you write sama in the Assyrian. The first word is elect. The word for elect in the LASHAWAN will be Nabachar. This is how you write Nabachar in the ancient. That's how you write Nabachar in the Assyrian. Hold on. I don't even think I wrote Salakia. Let me go ahead. Let me write Tizak in the Assyrian. I'm moving ahead of myself. The Tizak is also, the Tizah is also a double character. But since it's used in the beginning of the word, you're going to use the first character of the Tizah. That's the tizah. That's the tizah. And then you're gonna write the cha. That's how you would write that in the Assyrian. Hopefully y'all can see that. It's a lot here. I wrote a little small because I had to make some room. You can see it. You can see it. It's wild. Okay. The next word is eloquent. The word for eloquent is tizak. This is how you write tizak in the ancient. This is how you write tizak in the Assyrian. The next word is emblem. The word for emblem is samar. This is how you write samar in the ancient. This is how you write samar in the Assyrian. The next word is empty. The word for empty in the LASHAWAN would be rayak. Rayak is how you would say empty in the LASHAWAN. The next word is end. The word for end in the LASHAWAN would be QADASH. The next word would be enemy. The word for enemy in the LASHAWAN would be ayab. Ayabya. That's how you would say enemy in the LASHAWAN. You mind coming up writing it out for me? Hey, the water. The water actually means thank you in the LASHAWAN. Yeah, he's writing in the ancient and the Assyrian. I guess you said you ain't messing up again, huh? I see. Yeah. I'm writing it out. He ain't playing. The I in the Assyrian always gets me too. I think I'm gonna start printing out charts so I can start handing people the charts. It'll make it easier for you in the class. You got a phone on you?
Yes, sir.
You got a number? Cause I can actually send you the chart.
I've been seeing you on YouTube.
Yeah, no sweat. But I could also send you a chart. Unless you got a chart.
No.
If you got a chart, I can send you a chart right now so you can actually see it in front of you. Let me see. Yeah, it'll probably make it a lot easier for you, especially when you're writing it out. What's your number?
909.
909.
909 273 0347.
You receive pictures?
I think so.
I'll send it to you. Okay. The word is empty. The word for empty in the LASHAWAN is rayat. This is the ra. Remember, when you read you might see it. This is how it sounds out in the English. It is written from right to left. So the ra, it starts from the right and it reads that way. So this is the ra. This is the ya and the cha. I mean the salakia. Qua, salakia. I don't know, I said cha. This is the qua. And you see the ra singular. So he made it singular. And then the ya and the qua were put together so he made the connectors. Okay, and that's in the ancient. The Assyrian, that's the ra, the ya, and the ka. I mean the qua. Rayat. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. The next word is end. The word for end is qua tizah. So this is the qua and the tizah. They're both singular. The qua and the tizah. The qua singular. The tizah singular. Now this is how you write it in the in the Assyrian. It'd be the qua and the tizah. But actually the tizah is a double character in the Assyrian. So you use the second character because it's at the end of a word. As the brother did, he used a second character. That's how you would write qua tizah. The next word is enemy. The word for enemy is ayab. This is how you would write the ayab in these ancient. This is the I, which is singular. This is the ya, and this is the yab. The yab. That's why he made the connector. He made the ya and the ba connect. Yab, ya, singular. That's how you would write that in the ancient. The next word, this is how you would write it in the Assyrian. Sa'ah, the ya, the ba, and the ya. Ab, yab, ya. That's how you would write that in the Assyrian. The first word is empty. The word for empty in the LASHAWAN is rayat. This is how you would write rayak in the ancient. This is how you write rayak in the Assyrian. The next word is end. The word for end in the LASHAWAN is qua tizah. This is how you write qua tizah in the ancient. This is how you write qua tizah in the Assyrian. The next word is enemy. The word for enemy in the LASHAWAN will be ayab. This is how you write ayab in the ancient. This is how you write ayab in the Assyrian. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and erase that. See if you got it. I just sent it to you. And that's the LASHAWAN QADASH chart. You get it? No sweat. Okay, the next word is energy. The word for energy in the LASHAWAN would be ma ra taza. Ma ra taza. The next word is English. The word for English in the LASHAWAN would be ana go ya. Anagaya. Anagaya. Anagaya is how you say English in the LASHAWAN. The next word is entrance. The word for entrance in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be Quasam. Quasam is how you would say entrance in the LASHAWAN. We'll give it a swing in it. Oh, shoot. Wow, was good. Okay. The word is energy. The word for energy in the LASHAWAN QADASH is marataza. This is how you would write this in the ancient. This is the ma. This is the ra taza. You see it? Ma ra taza. They're all singular. So it's the ma singular, the ra singular, the taza singular. Marataza. This is how you write it in the Assyrian. Since it's the first character ma, because remember the ma has a double character. Since it's the first character ma, you're gonna write the first ma character. It's gonna write the first one. Then that's the ra and the tizah. That's how you would write ma ra tizah in the Assyrian. The next word is English. The word for English is anagaya. Anagaya. This is how you write anagaya in the ancient. This is the I, which is singular, the na, which is singular, the ga, which is singular, the ya, which is singular. That's how you write anagaya in the ancient. Next, you're going to write it in the Assyrian. This is the I. That's the na. That's the first character of the na because it's used in the beginning. Because it's used in the beginning or the middle of a word. That's when the first character is always used. That's when that's used. So use the first character. And it's the ga, and that's the ya. That's how you write anagaya in the Assyrian. The next word is entrance. The word for entrance is quasam. 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 This is the qua. This is the sa and the ma. Which you can see, that's the qua and the sa and the ma. Well, the sa makes sound. The qua, singular. The sa and the ma, connected. Connector, that makes quasam. That's how you would write that in the ancient. Now you're going to write in the Assyrian. This is the qua. This is the sa. And this is the ma. This is the second character of the ma because it's used at the end of a word. That's the only time you use the second character. So since the ma is at the end, that's when you'd write it. That's how you'd write quasam in the Assyrian. The first word is energy. The word for energy in the LASHAWAN QADASH is marataza. This is how you write marataza in the ancient. This is how you write marataza in the Assyrian. The next word is English. The word for English is anagaya. This is how you write anagaya in the ancient. This is how you write anagaya in the Assyrian. The next word is entrance. The word for entrance is quasam. This is how you write quasam in the ancient. This is how you write quasam in the Assyrian. The next word is envy. The word for envy in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be qua na a. Qua na a. Qua na a is how you would say envy in the LASHAWAN. Qua na a. The next word is apostle. No, epistle. Epistle. Slovakia. Epistle. The word for epistle in the LASHAWAN QADASH is ma ka ta. Makata. That's how you say epistle in the LASHAWAN. The next word is equal. The word for equal in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be sha wa. LASHAWAN. That's how you would say equal in the LASHAWAN QADASH. My brother come up here and write it out. But you ain't playing with that the ancient like you smashed the ancient. Well, and actually the Assyrian. It's just like I don't see you. You're not even playing. You just the ancient. Seem like you just writing it out. I think that's how I was. Like I'm easier with the ancient, with the Assyrian. Yeah.
I don't really be caring about this year because what it is.
It throws you off with the double characters. I think we get thrown off with the double characters of the of it. A double character, something else. Smashed it. First word, envy. The word for envy is quana'a. The qua, see how he wrote it singular, the na singular, the I singular. That's how you would write that in ancient. There you go. Oh, you must that's some work. That's how you write that in the ancient. Now I'm gonna go over this, the qua, the na. Remember, the na is a double character. You're going to use that first character because you use the first character in the beginning and in the middle of a word. The second character is always used at the end of a word. So it's qua na a. And that's in the Assyrian. The next word is epistle. Epistle. The word for epistle is makatab. This is how you write makatab in the ancient. Makatab. This is the ma, the ka, the ta, and the ba. Makatab. You see, that's the singular character for the ma, the ka singular, and then the ta and the ba are connected. That's the connector makes tab. So makatab. That's how you would write that in the Slovakia, in the ancient. Now that's how you would write it in the Assyrian. You see, this is the beginning ma. This is the first character of the ma because it's written in the beginning of the word. And the ka also has a double character. You write the first character because it's written in the middle of the word. If it was in the beginning or the middle of the word, that's when you use that first character. Never use it at the end. Use the second character at the end of the word. Then you have the ta. You have the ta and the ba. Maka ta. That's how you would write that in the Assyrian. The next word is equal. The word for equal in the LASHAWAN QADASH would be shawa. excuse me. Shawa. This is the sha, which is singular, and the wa and the ah, the wa and the ha are connected. That's how you get shawa. That's ancient. Remember, that's the ancient. This is the sha. This is the wa and the ha. That's the Assyrian. That's how you would write in the Assyrian. The first word is envy. The word for envy is quana'ah. This is how you write quana'ah in the ancient. This is how you write quana'ah in the Assyrian. The next word is epistle. Epistle. I don't know why I keep saying epistle. Epistle. The word for epistle is makatab. This is how you write makatab in the ancient. This is how you write makatab in the Assyrian. The next word is equal. The word for equal is shawa. This is how you write shawa in the ancient. This is how you write shawa in the Assyrian. The next word is evening. The word for evening in the LASHAWAN is Arab. Salaki, Arab. The next word is evil. Evil. The word for evil is Rai. The next word is exercise. The word for exercise in the LASHAWAN QADASH is ta. I got some. I'll throw it over here.
You need to get.
Yeah, that's more black and loud. I mean, let's make it a little darker. You swab, need some more paper?
I'm downside. I'm making it small.
Okay, no sweat. No sweat. Shalaki, the water. That's so I'm gonna get some too. I know you've been buying a lot of them. Okay. It's exercise. The word for exercise is ta, ra, ga, y'all. Ta, ra, ga, y'all. That's how you write exercise. I'm gonna have the brother come up. He's gonna go ahead and write it out for us. The water. And the man, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. writes it out perfect. You see how he write? That's because he's an artist anyway, so his writing don't count. He can look and see exactly how it's written. I'm like, damn, that I is heavy. Just like that. Yeah, okay. I see it. The first word is evening. The word for evening is Irab. That's the I singular. You see how you made that singular? The Ra and the Ba connected. Ra. That's connected. That's in the ancient. Now this is the I. Now this is the Assyrian. That's the I, the Ra, and the Ba. Irab. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. The next word is evil. The word for evil is Ra. That's the Ra and the I. Ra. That's you see the connector that connects that the Ra and the I. That makes it Ra. The Ra, the R, and the I. That makes Ra in the ancient. I mean the Assyrian. This is the ancient. The Assyrian. The next word is exercise. The word for exercise is taragalia. Y'all. That's the ta, the ra, the ga. See, singular, 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 connect. The ya and the la put together makes y'all. That's how you write that in the ancient. That's how you write this in the Assyrian. The ta, the ra, the ga, the ya, and the la. Taragalia. Y'all. Taragalia. The first word is evening. The word for evening is Irab. This is how you write Irab in the ancient. This is how you write Irab in the Assyrian. The next word is evil. The word for evil is Rai. This is how you write Rai in the ancient. This is how you write Rai in the Assyrian. The next word is exercise. The word for exercise is Taragalia. This is how you say. This is how you write Taragalia in the ancient. This is how you write Taragalia in the Assyrian. The next word is face. The word for a face in the LASHAWAN QADASH is pan ya. Panya. That's how you would say face in the LASHAWAN. The next word is faith. The word for faith in the LASHAWAN QADASH is ma wan. That's how you would say faith in the LASHAWAN. Amawan. The next word is father. The word for father in the LASHAWAN QADASH is ba. I'll have the brother come up here and write it out in the ancient and the Assyrian. first word is face. The word for face is panya. This is the pa and the na connected, and the ya singular. That's how you write that in the ancient. This is how you write it in the Assyrian. This is the pa, and the na is a double character. So you always use the beginning character in the beginning of the middle of the sentence, and the second character is always used at the end of the word. So it's the pa, it's the pa, the na, and the ya. The next word is faith. The word for faith is amawan. This is the a, the ma, the wa, and the na. You see the a is singular, the ma is singular, and the wa and the na are connected, which makes one. Now, this is how you write it in the Assyrian. The a and the ma. Remember, the ma is a double character. The double character, the first character is always used in the beginning or the middle of a word. It's always used in the.
That's the, yeah, I had to.
Use the letter if it's above or at the end of the word.
This is what it goes like.
No, that goes. It only this one goes in the middle of the beginning.
That's the beginning.
That's the beginning and or the middle of the word. This is always used at the end of the word.
Oh.
Don't worry, I had the same issue. Actually, Remark got me, and he told me, I was like, man, no, it ain't how to do it. He's like, nah, that's how I've been doing it. I'm like, okay, you're right.
Man, oh yeah. I always thought the top one was my bad.
No, you too out. You too out. That's the ma, because it's the double character, and it's used in the beginning or the middle of the word. Use the first character, and the wa and the na. The na is also a second. It's a double character. You use the second na because it's at the very end of a word. That's when that second character is used at the end of the word. And that's the next one is father. The word for father is abba. This is the a singular, the ba singular. The a and the ba. That's how you would write that in the ancient. And this is how you write it in the Assyrian. Just in case. The first word is face. The word for face is panya. This is how you write panya in the ancient. This is how you write panya in the Syrian. The next word is faith. This is how, and the word for faith is amawan. This is how you write amawan in the ancient. This is how you write amawan in the Assyrian. The next word is father. The word for father is abba. This is how you write abba in the ancient. This is how you write abba in the Assyrian. The next word is fail. The word for fail in the LASHAWAN is nakasha. Nakasha is how you say fail in the LASHAWAN. The next word is fall. The word for fall in the LASHAWAN is Nepal. The next word is famine. Lock your handwriting. The word for famine is ra. Swing at it. Okay, the first word is fail. The word for fail is nakashal. This is the na singular, the cha singular, the sha singular. Slaki. The sha, and the L put together make shal connected. That's how you write that in the ancient. The na, which is the double character. The na is a double character. Since you write the first character in the beginning of the word. So that's the na. This is the cha, the sha, and the la, which that's how you would write that in the Assyrian. The next word is fall. The word for fall is Nepal. This is the na, which is singular. This is the pa and the la, which makes, and that's connected, which makes Nepal. That's how you write that in the ancient. This is how you write this in the Assyrian. Since it's the na is a double character. You always use the first character at the beginning or the middle of a word. Use the second character at the end. So that's the na. This is the pa and the la. That's the Assyrian. Oh, Salakia. And then the Assyrian also has a double character. Since it's used in the middle of the word, you also use the first character. Now, the next word is famine. The word for famine is ra'av. This is the ra, the singular, and the I and the ba put together. That's the connection, makes I. That's how you write that in the ancient. If you do need a chart, you guys are following along, go ahead and leave it in the comment board. I'll send it to you via Messenger. If you are following from YouTube, I can send it to you from YouTube as well. You just got to leave your email, so it's easier for you to follow along. And this is how you write. This is the ra. This is the I in the ba. That's how you write ra'ai in the Assyrian. The first word is fail. The word for fail in the LASHAWAN is nakashah. This is how you write nakashah in the ancient. This is how you write nakashah in Assyrian. The next word is fall. The word for fall is Nepal. This is how you write Nepal in the ancient. This is how you write Nepal in the Assyrian. The next word is famine. The word for famine is ra'aib. This is how you write ra'aib in the ancient. This is how you write ra'aib in the Assyrian. The next word is fast. The word for fast in the LASHAWAN QADASH is mahar. The next word is fat. The word for fat in the LASHAWAN is shaman. The next word is fear. The word for fear in the LASHAWAN QADASH is yara. Have the brother come up here and help me out with that.
Okay.
Wow, man, you appreciate it. You know you keep writing that ma. Supposed to be the beginning character.
It's the when it was in the middle, you did the top one. Now you.
This is the beginning character right here.
Well, we just did the other one. You switched it from the middle.
No, I know I confused you because I've seen that. This one is always at the end of a word. This one's always at the very end of a word. This one is used in the beginning or the middle of a word. Salaki. I said, damn, I must have told him wrong. My bad.
It's on that was right at the end of it. It's the one on the bottom.
That's in the middle of the word. She is right, the first character. But no, you're right. You're right. That's the second character. I was just talking about the ma.
Mine's right.
Ma's the first character. You can see it's always the beginning of the word. These ones are only used at the very end of the word. Fall at the end of the word. They only fall at the end. So you're gonna use the first and the second. I thought it was different before too, and I got it.
Not my bad.
Oh, you got shit. You got it good. Okay, the first word is fast. The word for fast is mahar. This is the ma, which is singular. The ha and the ra are put together, which makes har. That's the connector. Mahar. That's how you would write that in the ancient. This is how you would write mahar in the Assyrian. Remember that. You remember that the ma is a double character. You write the beginning character at the beginning or the middle of a word. So this is the beginning character of the ma. This is the ha. This is the ra. Mahar. That's how you write that in the Assyrian. The next word is fat. The word for fat is shaman. This is the sha, which is singular. The ma and the na is connected, which makes man. Shaman. So you write that in the ancient. In the Assyrian, this is the sha. This is the ma. This is the first character of the ma because it's in the middle of a word. And the na, this is the second character of the na because it's at the end of a word. If you have a chart in front of you, it might make it a lot easier, so it's always good to ask for a chart. And if you need one, go ahead and put it in the comment board. I'll send it to you, no sweat. If you are on Facebook, I'll send it to you through Messenger. If you are on YouTube, I can send it to you via YouTube, but you got to give me your email, and I can send it to your email. The next word is fear. The word for fear is yara. This is the ya, this is the ra, and that's in the ancient. And that's the ya, and that's the ra, and that's in the Assyrian.
So I'm understanding right. So if it's at the beginning or the middle, it's the first character.
It's the first character.
Or then at the very
and
end.
at the very end, use the second character.
Okay.
Believe me, I was there too. I was like, oh damn, I didn't know that. I was learning for a long time like that. The first word is fast. The word for fast in the LASHAWAN QADASH is mahar. This is how you write mahar in the ancient. That's how you would write mahar in the Assyrian. The next word is fat. The word for fat in the LASHAWAN QADASH is shaman. That's how you would say shaman. That's how you would say fat in the LASHAWAN. Shaman. This is how you write shaman in the ancient. This is how you write shaman in the Assyrian. The next word is fear. The word for fear is yara. This is how you write yara in the ancient. This is how you write yara in the Assyrian. All right, class, it's the end of the class. We will be here next week doing the same thing. We'll be working on this LASHAWAN, which is the holy tongue, the biblical tongue given by the Lord. Hey, shalom, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Barakathum, to the brother Yahweh Shamar, Elatah Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, to the sisters.